Hi YouTube, this is Terry at Southwest Green Desert. It's a Saturday in February. It's super sunny, so I'm squinting. I need my sunglasses on. I think I mentioned I have a full-time job Monday through Friday and sometimes on weekends. And when I do have a weekend free, we come out to the property. My husband works full-time somewhere too. And so today I'm going to do the raised bed gardens. I'm hoping to actually have a garden this year. I haven't been able to. I've been spending the time working on the property. So now I'm going to finally do some hobby stuff that I love. So I had compost delivered, and I'm hoping that this goes smoothly. We'll see. I want to burn the wood as well, so I might show you doing that. I still haven't mastered this filming or editing, so I'm going to do the best I can. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I got over to the property and started burning the wood that we are making the raised beds out of with a weed burning torch. I've never seen something like this, so it was pretty cool. However, I did not have the flame turned up high enough, so you'll see it's just lightly charring it. After I finished burning these and some of the wood, I turned it up and I was able to go much faster. I still found this very interesting and will use this on future items. Okay, we've been at it for about 3 hours. We got all of the pre-cut lumber assembled. This past week in the evenings, we had cut the pieces to the proper size. So basically, I had done some measurements and drew them out on a little Excel spreadsheet. And I think I've got it right. It just doesn't look like it right now because I want to have a 2-foot border around this corral that I'll plant food or vines that go up. We'll have some cow panels up there to help keep the rabbits out. And I've got 5 foot by 3 foot here with little 2x2s to reinforce the corners. So I have a row of 5 by 3. No, yeah. Maybe they're 4 by 3. No, they're 5 by 3. And then I have a row of 4 by 3s. And like I said, I've got some of them burnt. My arm is kind of tired from holding the lever down. I maybe should have found a more expensive one that already had something like that. So that's where I'm at right now. It is 3 hours later. We've got them all assembled. And some of them are burnt. I'm going to line them with plastic on the inside, not across the bottom, but around the inside. So I'm only burning the top piece on the inside of each, just in case water comes into contact with that. At least it'll help keep it from rotting, I guess. I'm not sure. Just trying to protect it from the weather and the elements. Hi, I'm taking a break. My hands are tired from squeezing the weed burner to burn the grow boxes. So instead, I used up one of my batteries. I had 2, thank goodness. But I used up one for my battery drill. So I thought I would try to put together this solar panel kit I bought over 2 years ago from Harbor Freight and see if I can't charge one of the batteries while I'm finishing the burn job over there. So I can't videotape it while it's happening, but I opened the box. But I'm hoping for the best. I'll keep you updated. Okay, I got it all together. Actually wasn't as hard as I've been afraid of. And I know nothing about solar, but I was able to figure it out well enough. There is my controller, I think they call it that. And I did have a sealed gel battery, which I've hooked it up to. And then I hooked that up to the inverter, the power inverter, to convert DC to AC. And I am charging my battery power pack from my drill. So I feel so excited that I was able to do this by myself. Yippee! Anyway, I guess I gotta go back to burning those raised beds. That's it. Here's my compost bucket. It's got a bunch of kitchen scraps and weeds that I pulled in the yard over the last few weeks, and a bunch of coffee grounds on top that I picked up at Starbucks when I stopped for coffee. So this should be a nice thing. I do not have my well running here, so my husband's bringing me a couple buckets of water to pour on top of this and get it started. I bought a black garbage can on Amazon, so it will help cook the compost faster, I'm hoping. It supposedly does work. I'll send a link to the article I saw about composting and increasing the heat. Okay, it's Monday morning. I'm headed to work. We stayed out here Sunday night. I ran out of light yesterday, so I couldn't show you everything that was finished. I finally got all of the wood burned. I decided to go ahead and burn it on the inside as well, even though I am going to line the wood parts with plastic. I figured it couldn't hurt. My compost barrel is completely full, so I'm excited to see if the black barrel helps heat the contents up. I rolled it from that pole over to there. It's now so heavy I don't think the wind can knock it over, so I don't need to tie it up. We'll see. And that white bucket next to it is water. I still don't have water over here. The well's supposed to be fixed this week, I'm hoping. And my husband brought buckets of water for me to put on the compost. He also brought this scrap piece of wood that one of my friends gave me, and he made me a garden bench on the out. He attached it to my shed, so I'm excited about that. I've got all kinds of, a lot of things are happening, it seems, pretty quickly. We have this little picnic bench that folds up into just a regular bench, so I brought that over here because when I was tired I wanted to sit and stare at things. It gives me ideas. On Sunday I didn't finish the boxes because we went to pick up some hay. I've got pallets everywhere because if you remember in the original pictures there was a roof on this. It was a corral, and whoever had owned it, it was at least 7 years ago. The pallets were used as like dividers and probably windbreaks. So I've got them all stacked up here trying to figure out what else I can do with them. But I went to a hay barn in a local town and picked up 12 bales of, well, I think it's straw. That's what it's supposed to be to start my hugelkulturs, and those are that composting method. And I want to put them over here. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the hay. My burn barrel, I showed you earlier, I had actually burned some stuff in it. And this is where the greenhouse is going to go. I just like saying those things out loud. Anyway, so these other black bags were cheaper. They were scraps of hay and alfalfa and things that he sweeps up out of his hay barn. So I bought them for $5 a bag, and I will use them in my compost buckets and things. I think there might be seeds in them and stuff. Although some of these are oat straw, and some are, what do you call it? Wheat straw. So the wheat looks like it has seed tops on it, so I'm not really sure. I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, so that's that. Next weekend I'll try to get some more done. I feel like I'm a weekend warrior, only on a gardening scale. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you like the content, and I will see you next weekend.